already know it's Reese. Welcome back for what, y'all? A quick little video. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and jump right into this actual video. Now. So y'all already know that it went down or whatever. Jasmine came on talking about she was in her feelings. But before we actually get into this, y'all already know that your girl called it. I already called it. Okay? I've been called it. That her and Chrissy was going to bump heads. Now, see, this is how it looks like on the outside looking in. Okay, Jasmine, I'm sorry to say, but you are a fucking train wreck over there. You are just so fucked up, it ain't even funny. Then you got Chrissy over here, okay? Now, Chrissy has started to, you know what I'm saying, change her whole persona of how people look at her, how people view her channel. And I gotta say, Chrissy has been doing an amazing job at it. People are coming in the comments with actual negativity. She don't even give a fuck. She slides right on over it. But you gotta look at it, y'all. If you and Chrissy, Jasmine and Chrissy, are supposed to be like sisters, okay? And Jasmine, you over here doing all types of fuck shit, okay? You over here, you got Olivia, a fucking mod, in your chat right now. All right. The whole time you was over there, I'm going to get into that too. But you got her in the chat. And Olivia talked about Chrissy so bad about her having to borrow $50 from her. I mean, on and on and on and on. I mean, ridiculously. And then you over here and you liking pictures. You got her as a moderator. You over here, y'all just point blank friends, okay? When you already know what went down with Olivia. I mean, I don't understand, Jasmine. Did you actually forget that Liv said that you was popping abortion pills like they was fucking Tic Tacs? Did you forget that? Or did you not hear that? That's why a lot of us, Jasmine, think that something is wrong with up here, Jasmine. I'm sorry, Jasmine, but I feel like when your kids get onto the computer to do school, you need to go ahead and get on that computer right with them, because you need to be in school too. You need to be right in there with your kids, doing the same exact assignments as they doing, eating that nasty ass lunch that you packed for them, oodle noodles and shit. You need to do the same exact thing, because it looks like you don't get it at all, Jasmine. So anyway, going back to Chrissy, you got Chrissy over here, you know, being a friend, doing what she do or whatever. You get me? And people keep coming to Chrissy. They keep coming to her like, yo, you supposed to be like Jasmine's sister, like, or making videos. Yeah, I don't know what type of friend Chrissy is. Jasmine be going through this, Jasmine be going through that, and Chrissy don't even take up for her when she in lives and shit. Like, yeah, that's how people be. So Chrissy is probably at that point. Chrissy wants to get onto this camera and tell y'all, look, I done talked to Jazz over and over and over and over and over. That's why the fuck I'm fat over here. Because every time I got to talk to her, I put a piece of chicken in my mouth. That's how Chrissy is really, you know what I'm saying, taking it. And you can see it. Jazz, you just don't fucking get it. You can't get it. So Jasmine, you decide to go ahead and bring yourself on camera. First of all, before I even get started on you, this made no damn sense, because whatever is going on with you and Chrissy should have been kept off of camera. So the first thing is you go live and then Chrissy go live. I'm looking at my phones. I'm like, here we go. A Jasmine in her feelings. This get ready to be some bullshit. But Chrissy over here, Chrissy all dolled up and everything. Okay. But you over there, you crying and all types of shit. And Chrissy ain't bothered whatsoever. So my thing is, you come on here, you on here for like 20 damn minutes. We asking you what's wrong. The only thing you saying is you don't know what's wrong. You need somebody to talk to. You want to end it all. Like, okay. We already can see through it, okay? So now when you said that, I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, oh, okay. It's either Chrissy, it's either Chicklets, it's either her mother or her brother. Okay, because we already know you ain't got no friends. We don't see none of your cousins with none of that, okay? But you literally are on this camera crying fucking bullets. I'm like, when I looked the whole time, I'm looking at the comments. The comments was coming for your ass, okay? And then what made it real crazy, Jasmine, is the fact that you said that you feel like you want to give up. So whatever it is going through you and Chrissy, you are so entwined with Chrissy that much. Let me tell you, this is some scary ass shit. You entwined with her that much, whereas though you feel like, oh my God, I want to end it all. Chrissy isn't talking to me. I stayed up and I tried to work everything out last night and nothing worked. Like, yeah, that's what you doing. And then you got Olivia over here on your shoulder like this. Okay, yeah, on your shoulder like this. And Olivia's like, I'm so glad that they ain't fucking friends right now. That was my whole goal, was to break her and to break Chrissy and Jasmine up. Here go Olivia too. You got, what's his name? You got Brandon over there, sitting over there. And Brandon like, what's going on? Brandon, you already know I got them broke up, okay? Because Brandon, for real, Chrissy is just phony, and her and Jazz don't even need to be friends. Chrissy don't really care about Jazz, and I don't really care about fucking Jazz either. Remember, that was the bitch that I told you that be taking the Tic Tacs for pregnancy tests. Yeah, that was the bitch. Remember, I had told you about the bitch that ain't had no food or whatever, and she had to come on here and was asking people for money and all types of shit. But what happened was she really had food, but she wanted some Christmas money to go ahead and buy her boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, some shit. What? Olivia, is that the one who you just said made a whole setting room out their garage? Yes, that's the one. That is the one. You are on it. That's the one who, yes, made the setting room out the garage. Okay. What? Yeah, you got it. That's the one who, you get me, was outside in an apartment complex and had a whole pit fire out there in the complex or whatever. She lives in an apartment, but she thinks that she has a single family home. That's her. Had the kids out there running around in the goddamn parking lot, got a pit fire down there and all that type of shit. You already know, if I was her fucking neighbor, I'd have fucking reported her about 15, 16 times. Like, what are you fucking doing? So that's what Olivia, you get me, over there saying. All right, Olivia already on it. And Jasmine, we already know you too dumb to even understand that. I have no idea in God's green earth why the fuck you even talk to Olivia. Did you not forget what she did in Houston? All right. She had people running around here talking about you was down there doing crack. Your mother was damn near about to beat your ass about that, because we could feel the aura coming through the camera at what was about to happen to your ass. So yeah, so you over there, you crying and shit. I'm looking at this screen like, okay. So Jasmine, in other words, you really didn't come on here to say shit to your subscribers. You came onto this camera to cry and act like that because you wanted Chrissy to actually see you live and see how hurt you are and come running and calling you on the phone and talking about, Jasmine, I'm sorry. But see, that's not what happened. Okay, because Chrissy at this point, she don't give a fuck. And I'm sorry, if I was Chrissy, I wouldn't give a fuck either. At all. There is clearly something wrong, Jasmine, when you don't see how the fuck Chris treats you. When you don't even see how he looks at you when y'all are actually on camera together. You coming on here the other day, I seen y'all up all night playing goddamn dominoes. You got on a fucking little nightgown and your titties are all the way down here, drinking, looking pathetic and stupid as ever. And Chris is just waiting for another person to come along and he gonna stop fucking with your ass. Because for real, all of the shit that he has to deal with, you and the kids, you can already tell it. Chris don't want to deal with that shit. You are just something to do for right now. That's it. That is it. I I was looking at one video where Chris was looking at you. He was looking at you in pure disgust. Like he wanted to fucking throw up on top of your back. That's how he was looking. Disgusted. He was looking like, why the fuck did I get myself into some shit like this? Why? Why? That's exactly what he's looking like. Yeah. So that is what you wanted. You wanted Chrissy to come and say something to you. She probably was already ignoring you and didn't want to address the problem. So you came on YouTube and you put out your business. The thing that got me was people was in the comments like, it must be Chrissy. It must be your relationship. It must be Chris. It must be this person and this person. And here go you like a big ass dummy. And they telling you inside of the actual comments that Chrissy has addressed it and it's between you and her. I mean, you was looking so dumb on that camera. People was even giving you the number almost for, 1-800-suicide? Because that's the way you was around here acting. You around here acting like, you know what I'm saying, you want Chrissy. Do you want Chrissy, like, in a sexual way? Or do you, like I'm confused here. I thought that y'all was like, you get me like sisters, like best friends. You, the way you was acting and crying, and you get what I'm saying, acting like you was getting ready to kill yourself, was making me have some strange ass thoughts. It was making me have some strange ass thoughts. I'm like, she is gone for real. I wanted to reach through that goddamn camera, slap your ass and say, Jasmine, if you don't shut the fuck up, because it is not this goddamn serious. Okay, you came into this world alone, Jasmine. You are going to leave this world alone, Jasmine. It's not that serious. Okay, it's not. It's not. So the people in the comments telling you, well, you know, Chrissy just said it. No, it's not about Chrissy. No, it's not about Chrissy. No. So once you realize that so many people were saying that Chrissy already done put it out there, you get me? You hurried up and you was like, you know what, I'm getting ready to end this live. Yeah. You hurried up and got off of there. So that made you look even more stupid. Because you over here in front of our face keep lying, and we over here looking at Chrissy in her video, listening to what she's saying, and you over here talking about it ain't about Chrissy. Made you look real crazy. Sorry, Chrissy made you look really crazy today. Extremely crazy. You remember how Olivia made you look? Chrissy made you look like that today. Because if that was me and I was Chrissy, I would not have addressed that. Even though Chrissy's supposed to be on this positive shit, this positive train, okay? But still, she shouldn't have even addressed that. She shouldn't have even said anything. That right there, as y'all supposed to be as close as y'all are, should not have been dealt with on YouTube whatsoever. You fumbled the ball and Tina picked the ball up and fumbled it on her own as well. So now you got us looking at you crazy and we looking at Chrissy crazy. We looking at Chrissy a little bit crazy because Chrissy, you already know that there is something mentally challenged about Jasmine. You already know everything in there is not ticking quite well. You already know all of that. Now, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure, Tina, you are probably tired of, you get what I'm saying, looking over it, and you get what I'm saying, taking up for, and all that type of shit, and tired of what people saying about her, and coming into your comments and saying, you get me, every time you do a live, people are asking if you and her are friends, and all types of shit. They over there talking about you the one who broke Tiara up, and Jasmine up from being friends. Yeah, all of that type of shit. Yeah, that's what's going on. But like I said, I already called it, and I already know I wasn't the only one that called it. I already knew that this shit was getting ready to go down when she was over there talking to Liv. All right. And then when Liv became a moderator, that right there, in other words, Jasmine was a total disrespect to Chrissy. Total disrespect. Totally. Most likely, she was over there trying to be your friend. But then you got Chris in the back. He treats you like purdy shit. I'ma just let you know. Chris treats you like shit. If I could find a clip When he was looking at you like, bitch, get the fuck away from me and off of me. I don't want you near me. I don't want you to breathe. I don't want you to smell me. I don't want none of that. I am here for one thing, Jasmine. That is to eat and to have somewhere to lay my damn head. That's it. And you don't see this. You don't see what it looks like on the outside. You don't see this. And I swear, I don't understand. I just don't. I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, wait a minute. Did she just say that her life was over because she don't got Chrissy no more? Wait a minute. What do Chrissy be calling you at night and singing you bed stories and shit? Do Chrissy Chrissy must be calling you, reading you bed stories and songs and shit. She got to be. Okay. Is that what Chrissy doing? Let me know. Okay. Is Chrissy over there trying to, you know what I'm saying, give you a virtual hug? On FaceTime telling you, you know what I mean, you're the best or whatever. No, I don't think so. It made you look real crazy because you over there crying, Chrissy over there all made up, all dolled up, talking about positive shit. You over there talking about her, and it just don't mix. It just didn't mix at all. We already said that this was coming. Ben said that this was coming. Already knew that this was coming. And see, most likely, Chrissy got a good man over there. And he could see all of this shit that's going on. And most likely, main man is over there telling Chrissy, look, you need to go ahead and break ties with her because it's not even good for your brand. Yeah. Because at least he does look like he has his head on straight. And at least if he does not, and he may be an asshole, we don't know, Jasmine. You know why? Because Chrissy don't bring her boyfriend up on this camera the way that you do. She don't. Chrissy ain't over there, got his baby mother, you get me, doing all types of shit on YouTube and sending people messages and shit. She ain't got that going on. And if she do got it going on, your ass and our ass, we ain't gonna know because Chrissy learned from her mistakes. That's why I said, Jasmine, you need to go over here when your kids are homeschooled. You need to get right on that computer with them. You need to get yourself right on that computer with them and get yourself some education and get yourself some common sense as well. Because right now, you don't have any at all. You are, girl, crazy. But you know what? I hope it work out for y'all, whatever. But I can tell you right now, even if it do work out for y'all, that Chrissy is on a standstill with you. So she is going to be pushed back from you, okay? And the reason why she's going to do that is because of how you are. So as she continues to do that, it will just push you and her further and further and further from being friends. And then maybe you will get it. And technically, you shouldn't even have to be going through this on YouTube. Because you know why, Jasmine? Your mother should have been on your ass. All right, none of this should be going on. But it is what it is. Y'all, I'ma see y'all beautiful people, y'all, in the next video. Later.